The easiest way to make any girl chase you is to manipulate two things: her needs and her wants. So today, I'm gonna show you how to hijack exactly that to get any girl you want. Let's start with her needs. First, you need to become the guy she wants to talk to every day. Research shows that women need emotional commitment from a man, as this is more important than physical appearance. So I'm gonna show you a simple way to appear more emotionally committed just by displaying active listening cues. Active listening, as opposed to passive listening, is when you use certain cues to show that you're committed in that conversation, that you're interested in what that other person is saying. And this has been proven to make men more attractive. And I'm gonna show you how to do it in 3 steps. First, you'll want to tilt your head slightly to the right to expose your left ear. Why? Because a study published in the Journal of Experimental Brain Research found that the left side of your face is more attractive than your right side. It also will show her that you're listening. Step 2, I want you to nod your head while you're listening. And then I want you to repeat back to her one of the most important points that she said. For example, let's say she's talking to you about workplace drama. So you would say something like, wait a minute, so your manager did that and didn't even apologize? You just repeat that most important part. And third step, the most important one, once she's done talking and it's your turn, I want you to pause, count to 3 seconds, and then respond. By waiting, you're signaling 2 things. 1, that you've been listening, and 2, that you're actually trying and thinking about your response. Both will make her feel appreciated, which is what she needs. I'm just getting warmed up because you becoming what a girl needs, like that emotional connection, will make her want you. And I have a few more needs you need to cover, and then I'm gonna move into what she wants, so you can become that as well. Number 2, say these words to show leadership. Look, women are physically weaker than men, we know this. And this is the reason why they've evolved to always look for dominant men that can protect them, especially in times of uncertainty. So, here's 3 simple things you can now say to any girl to show her that you're a man that can lead. First, let's say you ask a girl out for a drink or a cup of coffee and she says, I can't because I have to get work done. Then you can text or say, it's only for 45 minutes, I'll have you back home. 2 things are about to happen. 1, she's more likely to come because you're showing dominance, but will also be attracted because you're displaying leadership qualities. Here's the second thing you can say. Let's say you're out with the girl, you ask her what she wants to eat, and she responds to you with the infamous, I don't know. Then simply say, okay, I know exactly where to take you. And say nothing else. Give her no context, don't tell her where you're going. And instead, take her somewhere cool as a surprise. That mystery is gonna fill her with excitement, and you taking control will show leadership again. And here's the third thing you can say. If you're ever walking on the street with a girl, rather than just walking next to her, I need you to walk on the side of the sidewalk that's closest to the road. And then you wanna walk slightly ahead of her. By putting yourself on the roadside, you're showing your protective nature. And then by stepping a little bit ahead, you're showing that you can lead her, which is exactly what she needs in a man. 3, use the right clothing to show that you're financially capable. Women want men with money. This is no secret. But that need isn't just a number sitting in a bank account. It's about the confidence and the qualities that are required for you to be a man that has a lot of money. And look, we're all grinding here. So in the meantime, while you get there, here are 3 clothing tricks to signal that you are a man of money, even if you're not. Starting with the first one. You want to wear more shirts with collars on them. For example, look at what happens when I take a simple black t-shirt and turn it into a black shirt with a collar. Nothing else changed, but I immediately look more important or like I have more money in my bank account. So I believe every man should purchase a few high quality shirts that have a collar on them. Now, depending on your age group, you need to choose the right ones. I suggest you pick ones in the active casual wear category so they're not too dressy and they have more versatility. That way you can now wear it out with your friends and also on a date. The ones you see me wear here, they're a polo shirt, but they're made with a performance fabric. It's from a brand called Primo. The brand focuses on active wear, especially like golf gear or athleisure. So the clothing is designed very classy. For example, the shirt that I'm wearing is 100% performance fabric. It has all the stretch, it's super breathable, and I would say it's more comfortable than wearing a basic t-shirt. Step 2, I need you to start wearing clothing that has a tighter fit on the body and shows your masculine physique. I was reading another study, and it was showing that over 56% of women prefer to date men that are slightly older than them. I mean, just look at the difference of these Primo lightweight joggers that are perfectly tailored to my body versus something that's loose or stacked. The fit is impeccable, and because it's a 4-way stretch fabric and breathable, they're extremely comfortable to wear. Now, whatever clothing you have, you can always take to the tailor and get it fixed. That's my #1 recommendation. However, if you start buying clothes from better retailers, you can avoid spending money at the tailor and have clothes that fits amazing. Just like this Primo light jogger. And if you notice, look at the tapered fit that it has as it goes down towards the ankle. This is what it gives it that perfectly tailored look, which makes you look so good. And then on top of that, it has a hidden zipper that you can unzip to change the fit or drape of the pants. And step 3, stop buying cheap clothes that lose color after their first wash. Women find men that are well-dressed more successful, which is what we're trying to do, but also more relationship worthy. Now, to appear well-dressed, you're going to need clothing that's durable and doesn't break down easy. Of course, the more you spend, the more likely that clothing is high quality. But again, they're smart retailers. Again, Primo, it's an affordable brand. You're not gonna spend a lot of money, and they have color retention properties in that performance fabric, which means when you compare it to regular cotton, that shirt will last longer during a wash and retain its color, making you look like a richer man. If you guys want a great retailer, I would suggest Primo. I'm gonna have him linked down below with the special discount. Go ahead, check out a polo shirt. Start wearing those collared shirts and see the difference it's gonna make. Now, you're everything a woman needs. You're her emotional comfort. You are her leader and protector, and look and have the confidence of a man with money. But to truly have a woman sexually obsessed with you, you need to trigger her wants as well. And that's the second category we're gonna move into. This is part 2. You will start by using the Benjamin Franklin approach to make her want to help you. One of the most intense desires of a woman is to want to help a troubled man. And it's for this reason that even prisoners will receive love letters from women they've never met. So here's how you're gonna manipulate this effect to make her want to help you. First, find any new scenario in your life where you need a second opinion. It could be something like picking a certain subject or class at your university, or whether or not you should take up the job offer. Then you will create a list detailing all the pros and all the cons of your decision. For example, if you're accepting a job, the pros would be the money and you climbing the social ladder, while the cons can be all the commuting or the time you have to invest. The Benjamin Franklin effect is simple. When somebody does a favor or helps you out on anything, your brain cannot resolve the conflict between them doing something nice for you and them not liking you. They end up wanting you. 5, only text her between 12 and 1 p.m. Now, with only 2 simple rules, I'm gonna show you how to capitalize on the desire for women wanting an ambitious man. Rule number 1, you will only text her between the hours of 12 and 1 p.m. and 7 to 10 p.m. By delaying your first text till 12 p.m. and then cutting off all communication by 10 p.m., you are signaling to her that you are prioritizing other things, such as work. If she asks you, why don't you text me more? It's exactly what you want. It means she wants you more. And you can just say, you need to focus. And to do that, you like to separate time blocks throughout your day. Then I would take it a step further. The times that you're not texting her, put your phone on Do Not Disturb. She will receive a message showing that you're going offline. That curiosity and mystery of what you're doing during those big time blocks will drive her insane. In fact, this study found that you appearing ambitious was more important for both the women and the parents of the women when it came to selecting a man over the appearance of a man. Rule number 2, only see her for 2 days a week. By you limiting the days that you see her, you will increase the desire of her wanting to see you. And once again, you will signal that you're an ambitious man prioritizing work. Quick disclaimer, do this only in the initial stages. Once she's actually your girlfriend, you don't gotta be a prick. But this takes me to number 6. Stop being nice and instead be kind. Women are not attracted to a nice man. However, science does show us that women love a kind man. So, I'm gonna show you simple situations where you might be acting nice and how to act kind instead. First, if somebody asks for your advice, you telling them what they want to hear is you being nice. However, you telling them the truth, regardless if it hurts their feelings, is you being kind. In other words, always tell the truth, just make sure it's respectful. To put it simply, kindness is about helping others. Niceness is about pleasing others. Your mission as a man should be to help others, not just to please them. Second, when someone invites you to an event that you don't want to go, saying yes is being nice, but being kind is saying no, because there is no point in you doing something you don't want to do. That's weakness. And as a matter of fact, I would say niceness is usually a byproduct of being weak. And third, kindness involves you doing something without expecting anything in return, while niceness is doing something with the expectation you're going to get something back. So, if you're going to do something good, do it and expect nothing in return. And by you being kind instead of nice, you will become everything she wants, plus become everything she needs. Now, attracting girls will be easy.